now all we really need is a blood sample. We still rely on other types of tissues as well, like she said, like cheek swabs and tissue biopsies. But using the technology today, Colossal is able to clone from simply a small blood draw.
So Tom Brady's clone dog is a male, Lua is a female. They do have identical DNA, but Junie is not an exact replica. Break this down for me. What does that mean?
Well, Junie's a female. Let me be straight. I was there. She was born. She's female. So Junie and Lua are both female, but they are exact genetic replicas of each other. But one question that we always get is, are they the same exact dog? But just like, identical twins have their individual personalities because they've had unique life experiences. Each of these dogs, the clones, tend to have their own sort of nurture about them. Even though their nature is exactly the same, they have a unique nurture.
So their behavior might be different. It's not exactly the same as, let's say, Lua, or is it shaped by environment, like people, like twins, as you mentioned?
Exactly. The environment plays almost as much of a role in it as any other thing. But what we're really excited about is this gives families, and not just families, but also the conservation world, the tools to bring animals back through cloning. So we're able to restore loved pets to their families while also developing technologies that help protect endangered species.
Did Brady approach you a while before Lua died saying he was interested in doing this? How did this all come about?
When we first started talking to Tom, he was really excited about all the impact that the company could have. And then we got into the technologies, and he understood that one of our technologies, cloning, could really help with Lua. So he asked the question, could I clone Lua? And we said, absolutely. So we went down there, and actually, unfortunately, 2 months after we got the sample out of Lua, she passed away. But in that same month, Junie was born.
What kind of feedback have you heard from Brady and other clients who've done this?
I mean, people are so ecstatic to have, a near replica of their pet returned to the family. Some people, do it because there's specific physical or personality traits that they're after, and other people do it because it helps the family heal.
How much does something like this cost? Can regular people, those non-millionaires, be able to do this one day soon?
Yeah, I mean, science is really hard, so it is an expensive endeavor. It's about $50,000 to clone your dog or cat and $85,000 to clone your horse.
Okay. Have people cloned their horses?
Yes, yeah. We do about as many horses as we do dogs and cats. So people that work in a lot of different horse fields like equestrian and polo, they like to clone horses instead of, running the risk of breeding and seeing what type of specimen comes out.
What if a pet you love has health issues? Is there a way to clone them without those ailments?
So one of the things we offer is what we call gene banking. So this is the opportunity for you to take the sample, and we'll bank the sample, and it'll sort of stay in our liquid nitrogen banks. We do that because one day there could be an opportunity where we could use the same tools that Colossal uses to make dire wolves and woolly mammoths. We could use that to remove, health issues from certain lines of pets.
I do have to ask you about ethical concerns. Some say you're playing God, others say just adopt the millions of pets that are out there. What would your response be?
I think there's a right answer for every family, right? Some people want to adopt, some people want to find a specific breed, and other people want to clone a pet that they know. The amazing thing about cloning the pet that they know is every pet we produce at Viagen has a home, right? Colossal and Viagen work together to make sure that those animals have fantastic homes.
Well, just so you know, right now, these are all our pets, the team's pet on the screen, and we love our animals, and we all agreed if we could clone any one of these animals on the screen, we would do so. Would you clone yourself? Would you clone your pet here, Matt?
So, I rescued an amazing Australian Shepherd. Her name's Cupie. We have banked her samples just in case one day we decide to. But right now, we're so happy experiencing Cupie the way she is. And I think by the time at the end of her life comes, we might need a little break because she's got so much energy.
All right, Matt James, this is so interesting. I can talk to you all night long. Thank you for coming on. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.